My name is Rebecka Lovisone, and I am running for Arvada City Council District 3. And I wish I could tell you I have a magic wand and answers to every question and 3 solutions to every problem. But alas, I do not. I just have my compass. And that is my values. And I have 3 of them: bravery, growth, and reliability. I am running to lead the conversations that shape our community and to make decisions with you.
What steps will you take to address the needs of the unhoused and the affordable housing crisis?
One thing that we are doing in Arvada and regionally is an intergovernmental agreement, which is wonderful. It is to help with finding homes while the winter gets very cold. But I believe that homelessness is not just a seasonal issue. We need to be looking ahead to next year now so that we can be ready to help support our community. And I believe that housing and homelessness are very integrated. At this time, it's not affordable for a lot of folks. It's about $600,000, give or take, on average to live here. And also, folks that work here don't live here. So by addressing those things, I think we will be able to help support the unhoused. And specifically in the unhoused, this needs to be regional. Unhoused folks experiencing homelessness, they are people. So we need to see them for that, and they have individual needs. And as a region, we need to provide the support, whether it's for families, rehabilitation, reintegration, getting into jobs, whatever their needs are, having a space for them. And that is a regional concern. So I will support those conversations and be present and a voice at them.
What policies would you support to reduce traffic congestion and promote effective growth management in Arvada?
Traffic management. I love to bike, and more than once, I also love to make it to city council meetings. My husband and I share a car, so sometimes I bike here, sometimes I take our 1980s pickup. But I found I have gotten lost more than once in going from neighborhood to neighborhood. So one thing I see is we've got to have more connection for folks that want to walk, folks that want to bike, and making sure that we are physically connected through pathways in our community. And I believe that will also bring naturally just connection in our community. So policies I am for are, if you've heard of street diets, so just looking into ways where maybe we can make the streets a little smaller, make the sidewalks and pathways a little bit bigger. One example is Oak Street, where I live. It's the size for two lanes, but it is a 1-lane street. You've got Campbell Early Learning, you've got Lincoln Academy, and then Arvada West. So I'm saying let's see if we can make that road just a little bit smaller and make the bike lanes a little bit bigger and have promote less cars and more bikes and more walking. I think the other area is looking to our traffic engineers and making sure that those lights are right where they need to be, so you're not stuck at a red light when maybe it should be green.
What specific actions will you take to enhance transparency and build public trust in city council decisions?
One thing I see is consistency through communication with city council. So at this time, some city council members have a newsletter, some hold coffee. I think we've got to some extent, raise the standard and make it the same. If we're all going to have a newsletter, maybe it's a similar template. We're putting out similar information. You can add your sparkle to it. But that's one area. And then the other areas, if folks want to connect with us in person, having those coffees and different things. Through my campaign, I have a coffee, I have a happy hour, and I have a play date in the park because not everybody has the same schedule. And a Tuesday evening at City Council is not the best time for everyone. So I believe we've got to have a variety of different options. I think it would be great if we can also provide things in Spanish so that we are not only communicating what's going on, but we're making sure that that information gets out in a variety of different ways. I think being present at our festivals, previous chair of the Arvada Festivals Commission, great opportunity. The community is already there. So if we are showing up, we are out and about in the community and connecting with local groups and neighborhood leaders, I think that's how we can find more transparency and hopefully engage the community a little bit more too. My name is Rebecka with a CK Lovisone, kind of spelt like love is one. And love is one community, and real leadership is leading from our heart. This is a nonpartisan role. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my childhood because that's transparency. I grew up at my grandparents' table where my grandmother, a Democrat, and my grandfather, a Republican, and uncles that just loved to argue. And it was safe to have disagreements. It was safe to have a conflicting view. In fact, it was welcomed. If you had an opinion, you better be ready for those uncles to argue with you. And growing up in that way has taught me that we have to welcome disagreements. We have to welcome different perspectives because that is how we see the full picture. I will bring a different perspective to Arvada City Council, and that is why I deserve your vote and you deserve great leadership.